láti dènà àrùn ìgbẹ́ gbuuru àti àrùn mìíràn pàápàá nínú àwọn ọmọdé. Fọ ọwọ́ rẹ pẹ̀lú ọṣẹ àtomi tó ń dà ṣooro. Ní pàtàkì jùlọ tó o bá lo ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ tán lẹ́yìn tó o bá ti ṣàǹdí fọ́mọ tán kó o tó ṣoúnjẹ ọmọ rẹ tàbí kó o tó fún un lóúnjẹ. Àti pé o tí ọmọ rẹ bá ní àìsàn ìgbẹ́ gbuuru fún un ní oògùn oníwóró zinc lẹ́ẹ̀kan lójúmọ́ àti ORS ní wákàtí mẹ́rin tàbí kí ẹ máa fún díẹ̀díẹ̀ nínú ife. Èyí á jẹ́ kọ́mọ rẹ lè ní ìdápadà omi ara àtokun. Bákan náà yọjú sílé iṣẹ́ ètò ìlera tó bá súnmọ́ ọ jùlọ láti gba ìtọ́jú fọ́mọ tó ní àìsàn ìgbẹ́ gbuuru. Ìkéde yìí wá láti àkànṣeṣẹ́ ARIN iléeṣẹ́ tó mójútó ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Abia.
102.9 Good mama, it's the detergent that makes my fabric fresh. Good mama for every wash. Good mama detergent, mama. Good mama for everyone.
Good mama detergent. Good mama knows best. You have any?
Sorry, madam. There's an emergency at the shop. They need you now. It's a serious...
Nothing is more serious than a Golden Morn breakfast with my family. Don't you understand? All our winnings start with a nutritious golden breakfast. Now, sit down. Please join us.
Yes, ma'am. At once.
Breakfast is serious business. Handle it with a nutritious Golden Morn. Now with a great new look. Trust Golden Morn to help throw your family to win every day. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Ooh, yeah. Happy family, happy home. You know in every room there's a Muka, yeah. Get comfort, stay refreshed. Choose Muka mattress. Sleep better, live better.
Muka, adding comfort to life since 1959.
Do you have jean trousers size 10?
I get them. Ike, go bring one boyfriend jeans, size 10.
I beg, I don't get time to waste too.
Fine girl, sit down. No worry. Ike na my brother. He get the jeans for our other shop.
I no get them, but Chidi go get them. Chidi!
How many people? You could let me go if you don't have it.
Auntie, no worry. Then bring one to big mouth for auntie. See now, Chidi don't arrive with the trousers. Everything full ground, madam.
Nothing beats the power of community. Together, we can achieve anything. And with the refreshing taste of Dubik Malt, we are stronger together. Dubik Malt, stronger together.
Ooh, why is this phone hanging now?
Babe, Shibi, I don't tell you to buy ITEL AAT.
ITEL AAT?
That's right. The ITEL AAT comes with a 6.7-inch HD plus screen, 36 months lag-free experience, 128GB memory, 5GB data on each 1,000 Naira data purchase using the special code *312*66# on your Airtel line for the next 6 months with Google Apps pre-installed. Say goodbye to your phone hanging. ITEL AAT.
Enjoy 36 months lag-free experience.
My kids love tasty snacks, but many snacks are not so good for them. That's why I love the new Milo Energy Snacks.
We love it, Mom.
Yes, it's a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize, containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
So, pack Milo and snacks in their lunchbox every day to help your kids refuel at break time and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Country people, no be mistake wey God take create light first before anything for this world. This na why Okemba Mbanefo Global Links don balance well on top original Start AKT company lights wey dey last and dey make house fine. For Okemba Mbanefo Global Links, you go see different kind of lighting from Start AKT company. Come see their all-in-one solar street light from 150 watts to 500 watts, floodlight with separate panel from 150 to 300 watts, glass company panel light wey dey use for POP, both double color and single color, TV spotlight, floodlight from 50 watts to 200 watts, parapet light dey there, panel light for super POP, from POP super white to even 6+6 watts POP blue and white, single rope light, ice plastic glass from 50 watt eye to 100 watt eye with Start AKT Chokes Iron and Plastic. Enter Okemba Mbanefo Global Links. Head office day block 37, number 37 Alaba International Market or John Lagos.
Visit us today at Ikejo Electrical, number 81 Hospital Road, Aba. You can call 0813-909-0723. That is 0813-909-0723. Electric House powered by PN Nadiaso and Co. Limited. JP McNady's Charis Mega Resources, 70 Hospital Road, Aba.
Babies are God's gifts to parents, and breast milk is God's gift to babies. It contains all the important nutrients and minerals your baby needs, including water, for the first 6 months. Give your baby breast milk only. Remember, breast milk only for the first 6 months. This message is from the Anrin Project, Abia State Ministry of Health.
Magic 102.9.
Hey! Ịmụgo nwa ekene dịrị Chukwu. Ngwa egbula oge nye nwa gị ara ozugbo n'ime otu nkeji awa ịmụpụtara ya. Inye ya mmiri ara mbụ ododo ahụ bụ colostrum. Mmiri ara mbụ ododo ahụ bụ colostrum nwere ụmụ ihe ndị na-edozi ahụ nwa gị chọrọ maka ịmalite ndụ ahụike. Colostrum ga-enye aka chebe nwa gị maka ịrịa ọrịa. Cheta, nye nwa gị ara n'ime otu nkeji awa ịmụpụtara ya. Ozi a si n'aka ndị Anri Project nke steeti Abịa na-ahụ maka ahụike.
Beat the drop na Coke Studio. Zụta Coke ka iwe nwere ohere iji merie njem gara South Africa. Akwụkwọ ikike nkwanye ugwu, tiketi emume VIP na ndị ọzọ. Jide karama Coke gị lee koodu QR dị n'akwụkwọ mmado Coke. Wee tinye koodu n'okpuru okpueze ọcha ma ọ bụ jide karama Coke rọba gị lee koodu QR dị na label ma tinye koodu n'okpuru okpueze ọcha iji nweta ihe nrite ozugbo. Fanta, Sprite na Schweppes nọkwa n'ihe ọchị a. Ndị FCCPC na ndị NLRC kwadoro. T na C na-emetụta gị.
This is Magic 102.9 FM. Let's do the magic.
Brand new from Airtel.
I'm living in my lane, happy every day. Things are not the same, oh no. Now I chop from a buffet, unlimited buffet. Why I not there fear? Cause I know it's more than enough for me. Ocean of fit finish, I will not get limits. I have all I need. Airtel Unlimited. Airtel Unlimited.
Get unlimited data on a budget. Visit the nearest Airtel shop or dealer to start enjoying unlimited data now.
Airtel Unlimited.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
My baby is 6 months old.
Oh my! 6 months old? Wow! Now your baby needs more than breast milk. It's time to introduce mashed meals. In addition to breast milk, begin to give your baby mashed meals that contain at least one item from each of these 5 food groups: eggs, fish or meat, fruits and vegetables, oils, beans, groundnuts, soya or millet, rice, potato, maize or yam from 6 months. In addition to breast milk, your baby needs this combination of food types to grow healthy. This message is from the Anrin Project, Abia State Ministry of Health.
Crank it up and rock it loud. This is the #1 radio. You're listening to
Magic 2.9 ABBA. Soccer Swag provides you with football news blended with the best of football statistics, live interviews from footballers, coaches and top football administrators.
We are sports people. I mean, sometimes big teams lose at home.
As well as detailed football previews and rankings from competitions all over the world. Our live in-depth football statistics and analysis from the English Premier League, Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, German Bundesliga and French Ligue 1 and more supplies unique and original insight for football fans and sport pundits. Join the Sports Tag team Mondays through Saturdays from 6 p.m. with a chance to rep your football club, where the fans have a chance of representing their favorite football clubs live with a Sports Tag team. Soccer Swag It's informative, interactive, and exciting. It's all for the love of the round letter game.
Right on the station, it's time for us to talk football from now till the top of the hour, 7 p.m. Right here, I am Tony Ademadi. Samuel Okoro is in the studio, and I've got Mr. Chris as well, right here in the studio. Well, guys, good evening to you all.
Oh, good evening to you, Tony. Good evening to everybody listening to us this lovely Tuesday.
Yeah, good evening, Tony. Good evening, Samuel. Good evening to our listeners.
Yeah, quick one. Without much ado, let's go straight to the big stories coming through. Time check. It is 6:05 p.m. and we'll begin the show with the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Now, they had a game played earlier today where the Super Falcons of Nigeria completed a dominant display against Algeria with a 4-1 win in the second leg of the international friendlies played at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos today. Nigeria secured their first leg 2-0 last week at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikenne. It was played last week Tuesday. We had Folashade. She had a hat trick. Today was the highlight of the day. While Gift Monday added another goal to secure a second consecutive victory over the Green Ladies of Algeria. The action-packed encounter started quickly with Folashade opening the scoring in the 12th minute and doubling Nigeria's lead just 7 minutes later. Algeria missed a penalty opportunity in the 39th minute, allowing Nigeria to maintain their 2-goal advantage. Shortly after, Alauche Olsila pulled one back for Algeria in the 42nd minute, but Monday Gifts restored the Falcons' 2-goal cushion with a brilliant finish just before halftime. In the second half, Nigeria kept up the pressure with Gift Monday nearly adding a fourth in the 48th minute, only to be denied by the crossbar. Folashade again capped off her performance with her third goal in the 86th minute, securing her hat-trick and sealing the Super Falcons commanding 4-1 win over the Green Ladies of Algeria. So we had Folashade there with a hat-trick and Gift Monday also on the score sheet. But guys, awesome, good display from the Falcons.
Well, I mean, good display, really from the Super Falcons of Nigeria. And it's telling on Justin Madugu about the legs and, of course, the caliber of players he should invite. We did see them in Ikenne. That was last week, Friday, where they won by 2-0. And more like making their presence more dominant in the game at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena this evening. I think it was a good performance by and large. If you consider that about 80 to 90% of that, squad, home-based players, basically home-based players. Gift Monday on the score sheet today, good for her. I mean, I'm a big fan of Gift Monday. But aside that, Folashade, getting a hat-trick, I think it's also a huge blessing, really. I was listening to one of the one of the football administrators in the country, and he said the essence of this, Tony, is to ensure that even if there is going to be more like a qualifier, we will not have to run from pillar to post, looking for players who we can call up on to deliver the goods. The earlier we started having these girls train together, stay together, more like a team B for the Falcons, the better for us. And I think I buy the idea, because if by chance we do not have the captain of the side, Rashida Tajibade, in the squad, there is no Uche Nakano, there is no Ashita Toshola in the squad, will we suffer? And it's good to see that against the Green Ladies, the Falcons of Nigeria did not suffer. The last time we played them, Tony, was a long time ago, 2019. That was the last time we actually played them, and we won them away from home by 2-0. That was the CAF, that was the Olympic game or thereabouts, and of course won them at home here by a lone goal. But the last time we played a North African team in Morocco, the Atlas Lionesses of Morocco, we struggled. Goalless that game ended. So I just want to see how Justin Madugu will be able to impact these girls. Let's see, what exactly he's able to teach these girls. Let's see how they are able to blend. I want to see that togetherness. He has shown us what he's capable of doing, Tony. There is no doubting that at all. But we want to see that togetherness. We want to see that synergy from these girls. And let's see if we're able to reclaim our lost title on the continent of Africa first, before we talk about, maybe going to fight for the battle outside of Africa.
Well, 4-1 win today for the Falcons against the Green Ladies of Algeria. So, for Coach Justin Madugu, he says it is work in progress. Let's see what happens for the Falcons. And now, away from that story, let's move on and talk about the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, where Lagos State Football Association Chairman Alhaji Gafar Lamid and Super Eagles forward Taiwo Awoniyi have donated more cash to the Flying Eagles after the under-20 men's team flew past the junior men of Niger Republic 3-1 to book their final tie with the Black Satellite of Ghana in the ongoing WAFU B under-20 tournament in Lomé, Togo. Alhaji Gafar, who is the chairman of 36 Lions Football Club and also the FA chairman in Lagos State, credited the Flying Eagles team with a sum of 1 million naira, while Nottingham Forest and Super Eagles striker Taiwo Awoniyi, who graduated through the Flying Eagles ranks, also donated a sum of 2.5 million naira to the Flying Eagles team. Now, this is coming at a time when well-meaning Nigerians continue to donate to the under-20 men's team in a bid to serve as a morale boost. The Flying Eagles have already secured a ticket to participate in next year's AFCON under-20 tournament, and the Flying Eagles will next take on Ghana, as they aim to defend the title won 2 years ago in Niger Republic. Well, they play against Ghana tomorrow. And Chris, money rain for the Flying Eagles. Awoniyi, Taiwo will give them 2.5 billion naira, and the Lagos State FA chairman Alhaji Gafar Lamid with a cash gift of 1 million naira. So we have motivated these players. What a time to be part of the Flying Eagles team.
Yeah, I feel it's commendable that the Flying Eagles, they have this support from Nigerians and even beyond. They have support from even players that came off from the Flying Eagles and all of that. So I think it's a morale booster. And apart from that, I really appreciate the fact that we do not just see this game as the Flying Eagles trying to do something and then we don't pay attention to the fact that the likes of Taiwo has come in to donate something. It means he's keeping tap on these boys. It doesn't matter if he's having the perfect time with the Super Eagles, if he's getting minutes and all of that. He's trying to motivate these young boys who will one day get to the point that he is now playing for the Super Eagles. And I believe that they are going to take this in a good faith. They have already qualified for the AFCON, the under-20 AFCON, and this is going to be another test for them against Ghana. It doesn't matter the age ranking, it doesn't matter the age range. I feel when we play Ghana, it's a rivalry, and then it is something that it just brings back the rivalry that has been there before. So my only fear is that the Flying Eagles in this tournament, they are fond of going behind and then coming back to win the game, and that is just my fear with this game. I wouldn't want to see them win in that kind of manner again. I understand it is going to be a final, and even when we have qualified already, I just want them to go into that game and then try to see if they can win and then defend the champion that they once won last year. So I feel it's possible, but this is Ghana too, and I understand it's going to be a difficult game, but if there is a way they can win the game without going behind, because every day is not Christmas. It worked for you the last time does not mean that it's going to work for you again. If there is a way they can just wrap it up with all these things, I know more gifts will come and all of that, and I want whosoever is in charge to keep a close look at these boys and what they are doing, because we wouldn't want a case whereby in the next how many years now we can't even see these boys. They are off to some African countries and going for greener pastures and all of that. So I want them to keep a close tap on these boys, and I want them to show loyalty. These are guys, you are playing for Nigeria and you see support like this. Maybe in the next future, in the nearest future now, you may get to become a superstar that you wish to be, and then you don't want to associate with Nigeria again because of all these things. I understand we are not there, but I believe if we show a bit of loyalty to the colors of Nigeria, I believe we can get there. So I expect these players to show character and everything in this game. Let's just see how the game is going to go against Ghana, a rival that we've always been trying to play. Let's just see how it's going to go, and I wish them all the best in the final.
Wherever it's being played, Nigeria-Ghana fixture at any level, it's always rivalry renewed right there. So let's see what happens when both countries file out tomorrow in the finals. Now, quickly, away from that story, still sticking with stories from Africa. Now, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, has officially scheduled dates for Nigeria's final 2 qualifiers for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations as the Super Eagles prepare to face Rwanda and Benin Republic in decisive Group D clashes. CAF has set Monday, November the 18th for Nigeria's last Nations Cup qualifying match against Rwanda, which will take place at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. The game will kick off at 5 p.m. Nigerian time on that day and will be officiated by Moroccan referee Samir Guezas and will be supported by assistant Zakaria Brensi and Abdesamad Abetune. Kekchaf Mustafa will serve as the fourth official, while Ghana's Prosper Harrison Ado will take the role of match commissioner, and Somaila's Ali Mohamed Ahmed will act as a referee assessor. Before that match, the Super Eagles will head to Abidjan for their match day 5 fixture against Benin Republic, scheduled for Thursday, November the 14th at the Stade Felix Stadium in Abidjan. The match will start at 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 7 p.m. Ivorian time. That's the story there, and the outcome of these fixtures will determine Nigeria's qualification. Well, some say we've already qualified, but anyways, this is just to complete a round of games. So it's certain we're going to be having that fixture by next month. Well, Sam, let's talk about the story that trended just after the league games at the weekend. The case of Ahmed Musa, who is part of the Kano Pillars team now, ever since he came back to play for Kano Pillars in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Himself and former Super Eagles man Shehu Abdullahi, they've actually been making headlines, trying to bring fans to the stadium and all that. But then, at the weekend, Kano Pillars were in action against Nasarawa United. It was an away game for Kano Pillars, and that game ended in favor of Nasarawa United. Pillars lost that game on the road, but then it looked as if some people were not happy with the officiating in that fixture, including former Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa, who is a legend at Kano Pillars and also for Nigeria as a whole. Now, Kano Pillars, Ahmed Musa granted an interview after that game to Kano Pillars media team, and that interview went viral. And it looks as if the league organizers were not too happy with the statement from Ahmed Musa. Now, I'm going to ask you this because we've always talked about the issue of bad officiating. It's bedeviling our football in the country. We all know the story. It's getting better. Teams are beginning to pick point on the road, but we still have some bad eggs, around. You could see in the game against Imban Ikorodu City at the weekend. You saw how the AR1 was actually, and even the center referee at some point, but we won't delve into that. Let's talk about Ahmed Musa's story now. Kano Pillars have been fined 2 million naira following a comment made by Ahmed Musa after the club's defeat to Nasarawa United at the weekend. Ahmed Musa was unhappy with the officiating after his side lost that game by a goal to nothing. That interview, we're trying to see if we can, bring it to you if time permits. But then the league organizers found Musa's statement unacceptable and charged his club Kano Pillars for breaching the NPFL framework and rules during their match the 9th fixture against Nasarawa United. The league body stated that Musa's comments could bring the game into disrepute. Kano Pillars have been fined 1 million naira for misconduct, likely to bring the game into disrepute, and another 1 million naira for improper conduct of their players and officials during the match. The club, however, reserves the right to appeal the sanctions. At least I'm sure in the last 48 hours. It happened on Sunday. But now, Sam, listening to Ahmed Musa in that interview, he did put it up straight and say, come on, some of these men in black are joy killers, and we all know the story. And for Musa to be making such statements, it only shows that he's been here, he's played for the club. In fact, it's his 3rd time playing for Kano Pillars. He's played outside the shores of the country, and he actually said something that stood out for me, where he stated and said, with the kind of officiating by some of the referees in the country. It wouldn't even allow the players, especially those who play the trade abroad, to come back, because you can't afford to put in so much all through the week, training very hard, only for one man with a whistle to decide the game whether in your favor or not. So what's your take? Musa's comments, and again, why did the league fine Kano Pillars?
Well, I mean, Tony, it's a two-edged question, and if I'm not very careful, I'll probably, fall into the trap you've set for me this evening. First is, I know that people will say he has the right to speak, but you do not have a right to speak about the officiating as a player.
So who says that? Who would speak? Is it the coach?
The coach even doesn't have a right to speak.
But we've seen coaches make
but
statements.
you also get fined.
So
it's not in your place as a player.
Or you should channel it to the right quarters.
To the right quarters.
From the match commissioner or so.
Whatever.
Okay.
It's not in your place to speak about the officiating of a game as a player. He knows this. Let's not act as if he doesn't know. He knows this. Because when he was playing in England, when reporters ask you about the officiating of the game, you can drop a line and not go in details, about how bad the officiating was, how this it did, no. I mean, there's a way you put it. He knows it. Like I said, he knows it. But again, Tony, you and I know how bad some of these calls can be. I mean, at the stadium on Sunday, I was infuriated because as much as I try to guard myself, from na wrong call, get this one. Tony, there were some calls that were terrible, and you could tell that he was not giving opportunity for a 50-50 chance. In a 50-50 battle, Tony, you're already giving advantage to the away team. It tells you have a mindset coming into that game. Now, I might not be a referee, and apologies to referees who are listening this evening on the show. I might not be a referee, but we they see the game too now. Not be only MPFL we they watch now. I mean, we they watch these games. Even if we don't watch, at least many of us have seen games outside. My point is, there are some calls you make, and the supporters or the fans feel, come on, this is a game. It is telling, and it's not a one-off. It's not when you do it once. You do it maybe like 5-6 times. It is already beginning to tell that you already have an objective coming into the game. Now, Tony, to answer your question, what he said, we've seen in the league that we cannot dispute. What he said, I mean, it is still happening in the league. As much as the MPFL ESCOs are trying to, as much as they can, curb all of this. But Tony, it's still happening in the league, unfortunately. But whether it is in the place of Musa to speak, now someone might be there and remind me he's the captain of the side. Yes, I know, but he is still a player contracted by Tucano Pillars, still playing with. He is still in the league. So he doesn't have that. Coach Yema was close to
saying that.
Close to.
But he always finds a way.
And intermittently, I had to cut him with signs, but that's not even where I want to go to. It is very important because emotions fly after the game.
True.
And most times players do this and they get fined. So if Ahmed Musa has been fined by the league organizers, it is the right call. It happens in England. It happens everywhere. When you come up and you say this officiating is bad, there certainly will be sanctions, especially if the FA deems it fit for you to be sanctioned. And if the league organizers feel that, but you over-talk, it gets things where you're not supposed to talk, where you don't talk, then of course Kano Pillars will be sanctioned, and of course he's going to bear the brunt. But whether or not it is in his place to speak, whether or not it is in the place of the coach to speak, you don't talk about games.
Anyways, it's going to form part of our discussion right here. Before we go for this commercial break, we'll try to hear from you. What's your take on this? The player makes a referee, actually, according to Musa, he wasn't happy with the officiating, and now the league body has fined his club Kano Pillars, the sum of 1 million naira or thereabouts, and also fined them from his improper conduct of their players and officials during the match. So the question is, these referees, the referees that air, Sam, we only hear about them demoted, sometimes out of the game for a few weeks, few months, but every other time some of them are even back in the league, still officiating and still doing their paymasters job. But anyways, we won't delve into that, but let's just hear from you before we go for this commercial break. What's your take on the stories we've discussed so far? We did talk about the Falcons getting a 4-1 win over the Green Ladies of Algeria today at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos, and of course we also told you that it's been a money rain there for the Flying Eagles players. Lagos FA chairman Alhaji Gafar Liamid and Taiwa Woni donating cash gifts to the Flying Eagles, and Nigeria's preparation for the remaining games in the AFCON qualifying series as well. And the big one, Ahmed Musa and Kano Pillars fined. What's your take on that? The phone numbers 0809 666 1029, 0809 666 1029, 0916 988 1029, 0916 988 1029, 0907 677 1029. Let's not forget, we'll also look at grassroots football on the show. But Chris, I guess you've got someone here.
Hello. I think you're not.
Yeah. What's your name?
Mikel Arteta.
Okay, Mikel. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what Musa says is not far from the truth. But then, I want to ask you, Musa, if it was Kano Pillars, he said a thing like that, you think he can go to a place like Nasarawa and get away with whatever they did in Enugu? Every is not penalty for waiting. Doesn't really happen in Nigeria League. Even over there in England, we may see a legitimate penalty. We repeat do otherwise. We are do otherwise. Game continue. But what I want to ask you people, Musa made a comment. They find the club and leave Musa. Is that the rule? Thank you.
Well, that's another angle. Because the official statements stated that Kano Pillars as a club was fine, and nothing was directed to Ahmed Musa. In fact,
maybe the club would
the statement was that Pillars were fined for misconduct, likely to bring the game into disrepute, and another 1 million naira for improper conduct of their players. I think that 1 million, the other one was referred to Musa. Maybe they were diplomatic, not to direct as a legend. Come on, we know these things now sometimes, but then Pillars will have to dole out 2 million naira to the league organizers.
Hi, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, man, in the studio.
Sacramento.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Go ahead, man.
Really, I have never heard about the statement of Musa made against officiating referees. And they have fined Musa 1 million naira, Kano Pillars 1 million naira. So I'm not talking about that, but what I'm going to say is that see these Nigerian referees, they need to give proper attention on how to official most of Africa match. Like Sunday when I was in Universal Stadium, what the referee did, there are some mistakes he made in his officiating. So I really want to suggest that most of the times when there is a very crucial match, they should select the perfect referees among them so that that match will be very, very okay. That's my contribution. Thank you for now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Sacramento.
Well, let's quickly look at what Musa said. He said, let me quote him now. We're trying to play the audio, but I mean, for some reason, technical issues, it's not coming up. If I keep witnessing such officiating, I cannot encourage anyone to return to the MPFL. It will be a waste of our effort if it continues. Musa, who chose the MPFL over foreign offers, expressed his desire to help elevate the league. But he said, officiating like this, like I saw in Lafia, it doesn't reflect a serious league, unfortunately. Well, Tony, I think his choices were just too much. Hi, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Yes, yes, your name and where you're calling from.
Go ahead.
I want to say something concerning Ahmed Musa comment on Kano Pillars. You should know that this is the MPFL, while they say sometimes they are biased, and they only believe
on the home team to win. Sometimes it happens this way. I don't think Ahmed Musa should be the right person to comment or to say something about the club losing to Nasarawa United, because you know that it's Nigerian football. It do happen in Europe sometimes, but there are many ways to handle this issue. Not him coming out to criticize the officiating. You should allow maybe the club officials or the coach or them of the club, not him. Anyway, he should also be careful while going back to NPFF to play, because Nigerian football somehow it did not really give joy. That's my issue. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.
Okay. Did you hear that line? Nigerian football sometimes it doesn't really give joy. Okay. Anyways, but that's it. The last call here before we go for the commercial break. Who do we have here? Hello, good evening to you. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. This is Chupo from Mangasi.
Welcome.
Yeah. Please, I want to comment on Musa's statement. One thing we should understand is that these players are human beings. Let's tell ourselves the truth. There are errors everywhere, even in English Premiership. But that of Nigerian Premiership I think is becoming unbecoming. You push the players to the wall. They must talk now. If they will not talk, who else will talk? Ever since it has been happening, Musa has not said anything. Those ones that are those ones we're expecting to talk, have they said anything about the errors? I don't see anything wrong with what Musa said. Let the league management, let them do the right thing. People are human beings for crying out aloud. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Anyways, I think that's the much we can take as regards your calls during the first segment of the program. For now, let's pay bills, and when we come back, one man is in the news. What's up with him? Ruben Amorim looks like the new man that will be at Old Trafford, and other stories as well from Europe we will be discussing right here on the Football Show on Magic 102.9 FM. The Trinity here, Tony Ademadi, Samuel Okoro, and Mr. Chris on the show. Do stay here. We'll be right back.
This is the hottest station.
Magic FM 102.9. Yeah, that's us.
Feel the magic.
Yana da mahimmanci mata masu juna biyu irina da mu kula da kanmu domin mu kasance cikin ƙoshin lafiya da kuzari.
Yawwa, don ki kasance mai kuzari da ƙoshin lafiya yayin da kike ɗauke da juna biyu, yana da kyau ki rika shan ƙwayoyin iron da folic acid kullum. Wannan yana hana kamuwa da cutar ƙarancin jini da kuma taimakawa cikin da kike ɗauke da shi ya kasance cikin ƙoshin lafiya. Rika shan ƙwayoyin iron da folic acid kullum yayin da kike ɗauke da ciki don kasancewa cikin koshin lafiya. Saboda haka sai ki rika ziyartar cibiyar lafiya ko asibiti akai-akai don yin awon ciki. Wannan sako ne daga ARIN a ma'aikatar lafiya ta jihar Abia.
Beat the drop with Coke Studio. Buy Coke and you fit get chance to win trip to South Africa, streaming vouchers, VIP festival tickets, plus plenty bracket and gifts. Carry your glass bottle, make you scan the QR code waiting for Coke poster. Come put the code waiting under the white crown, or carry your plastic bottle, make you scan the QR code waiting for the label. Come put the code waiting under the white cap to win prizes instanta. Fanta, Sprite and Schweppes serve no carry last for the fun though. FCCPC and NLRC don't approve. Terms and conditions stay sharp.
Hey, here's a question for you. What gets you out of bed in the morning? Is it the sunrise? The sound of your alarm? No, it's that dream, that drive, that unstoppable force inside you. And you know what fuels that drive? It's starting your day strong with the rich, creamy taste of Nescafe Original 3-in-1, carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. So, whatever your hustle, go from maybe or I can't to I can and I will. Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Start strong, finish strong.
I'm in love, Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stop? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
So much enough.
is Magic 102.9 Aba. Feel the magic.
Láti dènà àrùn ìgbẹ́ gbuuru àti àrùn mìíràn, pàápàá nínú àwọn ọmọdé, fọ ọwọ́ rẹ pẹ̀lú ọṣẹ àtomi tó ń dà ṣooro. Ní pàtàkì jùlọ, tó o bá lo ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ tán lẹ́yìn tó o bá ti ṣàǹdí fọ́mọ tán kó o tó ṣoúnjẹ ọmọ rẹ tàbí kó o tó fún un lóúnjẹ. Àti pé o, tí ọmọ rẹ bá ní àìsàn ìgbẹ́ gbuuru, fún un ní oògùn oníwóró zinc lẹ́ẹ̀kan lójúmọ́ àti ORS ní wákàtí mẹ́rin tàbí kí ẹ máa fún díẹ̀díẹ̀ nínú ife. Èyí á jẹ́ kọ́mọ rẹ lè ní ìdápadà omi ara àtokun. Bákan náà, yọjú sílé iṣẹ́ ètò ìlera tó bá súnmọ́ ọ jùlọ láti gba ìtọ́jú fọ́mọ tó ní àìsàn ìgbẹ́ gbuuru. Ìkéde yìí wá láti àkànṣeṣẹ́ ARIN, ilé-iṣẹ́ tó mójútó ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Abia.
102.9 nwaanyị a bupụ n'ụgbọala n'ụzọ.
Oga biko ewe n'iwe, steering m na-esi ike, ihe adịkwa ka ọbajọ mmanụ.
Ọ na-enubeghị maka Ibeto Oil and Lubricants.
Ibeto Oil and Lubricants?
Abịa n'ihe ọbụla gbasara mmanụ ụgbọala na lubricant, Ibeto Petrochemical Industries Limited bụ otu n'ime the Ibeto Group, bụ ndị mara ihe ekwe na-akụ n'ime pụta ma na-ekesa mmanụ ụgbọala na lubricants bụ ọkpọkọpị. Ụlọ ọrụ ha nwere akara ISO. Akụrụngwa ha gụnyere Espresso Super Turbo 0W40, Espresso Super Ultra 5W30 maka engine ọhụrụ na Espresso Super 20W50 maka ụgbọala engine ji petrol alụ ọrụ. Beta Super Plus 15W40 maka mmanụ engine diesel, gear oil, marine engine oil, mmanụ hydraulic, mmanụ compressor, ATF na mmanụ engine tiketike na ọtụtụ ndị ọzọ.
Ha dum nwere akara manka.
Mmanụ ụgbọala na lubricants ndị Ibeto kwesịrị ntụkwasị obi oge niile, nyere engine gị aka ka ọ na-arụ ọrụ ka o si kwesị oge niile. Ibeto Oil and Lubricants, egwu eji.
Babies are God's gifts to parents, and breast milk is God's gift to babies. It contains all the important nutrients and minerals your baby needs, including water, for the first 6 months. Give your baby breast milk only. Remember, breast milk only for the first 6 months. This message is from the ANRIN Project, Abia State Ministry of Health.
Sorry, madam. There's an emergency at the shop. They need you now. It's a serious...
Nothing is more serious than a Golden Morn breakfast with my family. Don't you understand? All our winnings start with a nutritious golden breakfast. Now, sit down. Please join us.
Yes, ma. At once.
Breakfast is serious business. Handle it with a nutritious Golden Morn. Now with a great new look. Trust Golden Morn to help fuel your family to win every day. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Happy family, happy home. You know, in every room there's a Muka, yeah. Get comfort, stay refreshed. Choose Muka mattress. Sleep better, live better. Muka.
Muka, adding comfort to life since 1959.
Hey, do you have jean trousers size 10?
I get them. Ike, go bring one boyfriend jeans, size 10.
I beg, I don't get time to waste too.
Fine girl, sit down. No worry, Ike na my brother. He get the jeans for our other shop.
I no get them, but Chidi go get them.
Chidi!
How many people? Because let me go if you don't have it.
Auntie, no worry. Hey, wait, bring one to big mouth for Auntie. See now, Chidi don't arrive with the trousers. Everything full ground, madam.
Nothing beats the power of community. Together, we can achieve anything. And with the refreshing taste of Dubik Malt, we are stronger together. Dubik Malt, stronger together.
My children are athletes. From the moment they wake up, they keep playing and learning. So, when I pack the new Milo NS snacks into their lunchbox, I'm giving them a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
Milo NS Snacks, snack of future champions to help your kids refuel and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! No bus pipeline, not if oil. Join us to secure our future. My people say no to pipeline vandalism, say no to oil theft.
Our good people, do you know that pipeline and oil assets
Vandalism poses serious risk to public safety and the environment. Everyone also has a role in protecting the pipelines and preserving our energy future. Say no to pipelines and oil facility vandalism. They belong to us all. Don't be a victim of pipeline explosion. Do not walk around or build houses or farm on oil facilities or close to them. Don't tamper with, don't damage, don't steal our energy future. Let's keep our communities safe and bright. Stop oil facility vandalism for a better tomorrow. If you see something, say something. Let's prevent vandalism and protect communities. Protect the pipelines, preserve our facilities, secure our future. This message is sponsored by Nigerian National Petroleum Company and NPC Limited.
Magic 102.9.
Hey! Ịmụgwọ nwa ekene dịrị Chukwu. Ngwa egbula oge nye nwa gị ara ozugbo n'ime otu nkeji awa ịmụpụtara ya. Inye ya mmiri ara mbụ ododo ahụ bụ colostrum. Mmiri ara mbụ ododo ahụ bụ colostrum nwere ụmụ ihe ndị na-edozi ahụ nwa gị chọrọ maka ịmalite ndụ ahụike. Colostrum ga-enye aka chebe nwa gị maka ịrịa ọrịa. Cheta nye nwa gị ara n'ime otu nkeji awa ịmụpụtara ya. Ozi a si n'aka ndị Anri Project nke steeti Abịa na-ahụ maka ahụike.
Immunization provides your child with perfect protection from childhood killer diseases which can deform, kill, and destroy their future.
Parents, caregivers, health service providers hear the cries of the children saying,
"Protect us against childhood killer diseases."
Don't miss the state immunization schedule, starting with the BCG vaccine at birth and continuing through to the second dose of the measles vaccine at 15 months.
Hurry to your nearest health facility. Get your child immunized and secure the future generation.
Immunization is safe, available, and free at the state service delivery points nearest to you.
Pregnant mothers, visit your nearest health facility and register for your antenatal care. Deliver your baby with skilled birth attendants at the health facility.
Remember to visit the health facility within 3 days after delivery and return for follow-up visits over the next 6 weeks for proper care for you and your child.
This message is brought to you by the Abia State Ministry of Health in collaboration with the Abia Immunization Impact Project, supported by the World Bank.
Beat the drop na Coke Studio. Sotako kukiwe nwere ohere iji merie njem gara South Africa. Akwụkwọ ikike nkwanye ugwu, tiketi emume VIP na ndị ọzọ. Chidekarama Coke gị lee koodu QR dị n'akwụkwọ mmadụ Coke. Wee tinye koodu n'okpuru okpueze ọcha maọbụ jide karama Coke rọba gị lee kooku QR dị na label ma tinye koodu n'okpuru okpueze ọcha iji nweta ihe nrite ozugbo. Fanta, Sprite na Schweppes nọkwa n'ihe ọchị a. Ndị FCCPC na ndị NLRC kwadoro. Inasi na-emetụta gị.
This is Magic 102.9 FM. Let's do the magic.
My baby is 6 months old. Oh, 6 months old? Wow! Now your baby needs more than breast milk. It's time to introduce mashed meals. In addition to breast milk, begin to give your baby mashed meals. Contain at least one item from each of these 5 food groups: eggs, fish or meat, fruits and vegetables, oils, beans, groundnuts, soya or millet, rice, potato, maize or yam. From 6 months. In addition to breast milk, your baby needs this combination of food types to grow healthy. This message is from the Anrin Project, Abia State Ministry of Health.
Brand new from Airtel.
I'm living in my lane, happy every day. Things are not the same, oh no. Now I chop from a buffet, unlimited buffet. Why I not there fear? Cause I know it's more than enough for me. Ocean no fit finish, highway no get limits. I have all I need. Data unlimited, data unlimited.
Get unlimited data on a budget. Visit the nearest Airtel shop or dealer to start enjoying unlimited data now.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
We, the Apex traditional leadership of Obohia Ndoki, gladly wish to express our heartfelt gratitude to our amiable governor, His Excellency Dr. Alex Choma Oti, for his swift response to our plea on Akwete Obohia Ohambele Road remedial work through our amiable First Lady, Her Excellency Priscilla Oti, during her visit to Okwa East Annual Women August Conference held in Obohia. This plea was presented by Chief Ugochukwu John Nduwisi as the elect Obohia Ndoki Autonomous Community. Thank you once more for your reciprocal relationship and outstanding commitment to service. Signed, Mbichirezi Enyina E. Benson, Chairman, Obohia Council of Village Head. Mbichirezi Ezima Kano, Secretary, Obohia Council of Village Heads.
102.9 FM. The Buzz. The only station that really rocks.
You're welcome back from that commercial break. It's still the football show live here on Magic FM 102.9. We've got the next 15 minutes to spend with you right here before we move out of the studio. Well, Sam, quickly, the biggest story today has got to do with Ruben Amorim, the coach that Man United are looking at, employing Ruben Amorim. That's one of the biggest stories coming from Europe as regards football. So, what's the latest gist concerning Ruben Amorim?
Well, Tony, we're hearing Man United are interested in appointing Sporting boss Ruben Amorim as their new manager and are willing to pay his 10 million euros release clause, according to report in Portugal. The Red Devils need a new manager after sacking Erik ten Hag on Monday. United have expressed their interest in recruiting coach Ruben and have said they are ready to pay the 10 million euros release clause. Well, he's 39 years old and is highly regarded as one of the coaches who's won 2 Portuguese league titles with Sporting, including their first in 19 years since joining in 2020. United have declined to comment on the report, but then report in Portugal is that United have confirmed that they are ready to part ways with 10 million euros to bring in Ruben Amorim.
Well, Chris, before we continue, United have got another story, Sam, probably about Luke Shaw.
Yeah, the left back has suffered an injury setback. Well, he sustained a calf injury days before the start of the Premier League season and is yet to feature for United this season after 9 games played, or 10, thereabouts.
Some say he's got a soft bone. He's gone under the knife a couple of times. Luke Shaw, very good left back, but then injuries have really not helped him. Let's talk about Ruben Amorim, Chris. This morning we did highlight United. They want to bring in a new man, Erik ten Hag, long gone. And the question is, for some fans of Man United, is it all about bringing a new coach? Because they've been changing managers since 2013 when Alex Ferguson retired. And ever since then, it's really not been the kind of results, or they've actually not recorded the kind of success stories SAF recorded. It's Alex Ferguson. So this man, Amorim, not the biggest of managers in quotes, but then he's done a good job at Sporting Lisbon. Now, apart from bringing a new coach, what else could be wrong at Manchester United?
I mean, I said something yesterday. I feel I must have upset some Manchester United fans because I was in this direction of Manchester United. They need to accept the reality. They need to accept what is on the table, what is open for all to see, and what they should accept is that they are not there yet. Forget the fact that Erik ten Hag came in and then bought some players and all of that. But yesterday I was just looking at the squad, Manchester United's squad, and then the only person I could pick out from that squad to be maybe a world-class player was just Bruno Fernandes. Apart from that, you can just look at the ones he brought in this season. I'm yet to see what they are doing, you understand? So now they are going for another coach. Is it the right thing to do now? Another coach will come with a different ideology, a different game plan, and maybe his own players to fit in this thing. So you coming inside here, you are going to bring in your players and all of that. Maybe some of these players you have, mentality wise, are they just there to earn money? Are they playing as if they are playing for Manchester United? What is this thing that is driving these players to, giving their best as if they are playing for, Manchester United? All these things we have to, talk about them. It's not just about the coach. The players too, you have to, take a fair share of this thing. What are you putting to the table? It's not about, you are playing for Manchester United. Sometimes you go into games and then you see Manchester United playing, there is no fighting spirit. You can't even see them, do as if they want to, what we used to see from, the previous set of Manchester United. But I just wish they can just, find a way to erase all this, bad luck and all of this. I mean, they will need a coach. Yes, they will need a coach. But for now, I don't think they need that coach immediately, because it is just a waiting bomb. If you are coming in, nobody is waiting for you. The season is on already. So if you are coming in, Manchester United, they are sitting 14. You have to do something to show, that a new coach is there. So I don't think a new coach should come in immediately.
At the time when Chelsea lock in, they've got a game against Chelsea in the next few days. But for Man United, anyways, we won't talk much about them because they've actually shown us the direction they are heading to in terms of bringing a new manager. But we've got other stories as well, Sam. Yeah, coming from Europe.
Yeah, certainly. It's going to be the Ballon d'Or yesterday. That created tension amongst dividing fans, and I mean, supposedly so. You can understand when people actually feel Vinicius Junior should be winning. Why did Rodri win? What exactly did he bring to the table? A lot of questions have been asked. Why not Vinicius Junior? They take us back to 2010 or 2012?
2010.
2010, Ballon d'Or, take us back to 2022, take us back to 2014 or 2018. So 2018 it was. So, I mean, quite a number of time. But truth is, objectively, maybe we can look at it objectively. And now, this is not me shading Vinicius Junior. I mean, you guys will not say this is Ronaldo. So, this is me being objective. Let's take a look at the number of games they played last season. Vinicius had 49 games played. Rodri played 63 games. He scored 12. Vinicius scored 26. Now, assist-wise, he had 14. Vini had 11, yeah? Let's look at dribbles, pass accuracy, games lost, average rating, winning rating. In all of this, and you see he edges Vinicius maybe by a notch. This is not taking anything away from what Vinicius did though. No, don't get me wrong, guys. This is not taking anything away from what Vinicius did. But in this stats, he edges him just by a notch. Now let's look at the trophies won. If you guys may. Vini won Champions League, La Liga and Spanish Super Cup. Rodri won the Euros. He won the Premier League. He won the UEFA Super Cup. He won the FIFA Club World Cup. He had the longest unbeaten streak in the Premier League with Man City.
Well, that argument will continue and continue. It's divided opinions here and there. Even if Vini had won it, people will still say, why not Rodri?
No, people probably would have been happy if Vini had won it. I might be wrong.
What happens to
me? I
Martinez?
would have asked.
What happens to
Martinez?
Why he won it?
No, like there is a Martinez in this, topic. Martinez, the Argentine.
Lautaro. He finished 7th.
For me,
you can look at his stats too.
Okay, his stats. Okay.
If Vini had won it, I would have asked questions. Why would Vini win it? Because for me, I felt Rodri was better with the stats you just read out. So it's all about opinions. Everybody would have his own opinion. So, but then the organizers have decided on who won it. So let's just celebrate Rodri. He was fantastic for club and country. Well, because of time, let's just talk to you briefly before we go. The phone numbers again: 0809 666 1029, 0809 666 1029, 0916 988 1029, 0916 988 1029, and 0907 677 1029. Well, that argument might just turn out to be the Messi Ronaldo kind of argument. And maybe Let's see what happens.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, I remember Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Yeah,
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me talk about the Ballon d'Or. The beautiful Rodri. If I'm to cast my vote, I will go for Rodri, honestly. Sam, you have said it all by saying that Rodri won Champions League. They won Premier League.
The Euros.
He won the Euros.
Yeah, they won Euro. Yes. So I think I'm going for Rodri, and I want to congratulate him for winning that award. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Sacramento.
Yeah. The argument will continue. So, fans of Vini will tell you Vini should have won it, but let's hear from the next caller here.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Himself, and of course, the big man, the Sammy and Pro.
Good evening.
This is Mr. Godoli, the Medicare from Mongasia.
All right.
It's already done adjusted. Whatever anyone is saying now, it amounts to nothing. It's inconsequential. It doesn't change anything. The deal is done. The award is given to whom I believe that is not deserving. Yes, both of them deserve it, no doubt, but then probably want the more. So we just have to take it in good faith and move on. So for me, with the start, we just roll out. Even before the start, I'm already aware that Rodri deserves it also. And he won it. Let's did you even see the player from EPA actually taking that particular prestigious award. So I think for me, it's a good one for the EPA faithful and not the rest. So the Ministry Junior or whatever should go and work harder to get this time. I'm not even quite particularly happy with the way Real Madrid are taking the issue. They're taking it so personal. So it's not good in respect to that particular award. But that is it. It's okay. Thank you very much. The new manager to Mayu. I hope pressure is there.
Pressure is there. Anyways, reactions. Sam, we've got a couple of them. Chris, I don't know, WhatsApp and Facebook.
Yeah, well, on Facebook, the Richard says, good evening, guys. Says, I don't know that there is a character Dior. Just started hearing it this month for Ten Hag. He's a good coach, just that players decided to gang up against him. I wish him good luck. Okay, wish him good luck in his new career. The richest from Abba. And of course, this is coming from Imatex Odo. He says, it's a system. He's watching Tia and Big Sam live from Equatorial Guinea. Guys, well done, Tia. I love your yellow polo. Okay, thank you so much. And Teves Godwin says, good evening, guys. Up Manchester United. It's been long that I said this. I believe this time it will work because we are really lacking behind. And Innocent Okwara says, testing from Margaret Lawrence University, Galilee in Delta State. Good evening, Tia and Sam. United. Finally. We need Zinedine Zidane, please, to tinker our team. Okay.
You need Ruben Amorim. That's the man coming.
Thank you so much, man. Let's go down. And this one says, Bro Light says, good evening, Tia and Sam. He says he's watching from Umuafo. You people are doing well. Man United 2, they caught my game. My brother, sorry. Obago Emmanuel Simba says, one of the biggest mistakes that Man United made was signing Andre Onana and kicking out David De Gea. The next manager should ensure that the same mistakes are not made and sign a perfect goalkeeper and send Onana on loan. Okay, Chibuzo DMX says, good evening, guys. Vinicius not winning the Ballon d'Or is one of the biggest robberies in the history of football. The reason why we are having this discussion is that we all know that Rodri didn't deserve it. Oh, really? Okay. It says, but it's his luck, and I join others to say congratulations to him. Okay. Scott Collins says, good evening, T and Sam. Well, congrats to the Flying Eagles. At least so far, so good. Ruben Amorim is going to be another experimental coach for United, and I think Vinicius was robbed last night. Thank you so much as well. And of course, this one is coming from Barnabas Chibuzo. Yours is quite lengthy. Let's see if we can run through them. It says, good evening, Trinity. I salute your good work. I'm watching live from Comprehensive Road of Ulumobo. Congratulations to Rodri for winning this year's Ballon d'Or. It's well deserved, despite Real Madrid's pettiness and unsportsmanship attitude, wherever it doesn't favor them. As for Ruben Amorim, I hope he knows what he's getting himself into. He should should ask ETH and Moreno. Thank you so much. And Nasser Usman Rawaya is streaming live from Gusau, Zamfara State. Says, enjoying your show with so much excitement about yesterday's ceremony in Paris. Thank you so much, man. Also, Francis Namani is watching from Amogunze in Enugu. Says, greeting you back. And Martin Darling Chika Otto. Whoops, yours is long ago. Says 2024 Ballon d'Or voting ended in July after the Euros and Copa America. At that point, Rodri had the edge. Even Dani Carvajal and Alvaro Morata were singing his name for the award during Spain's trophy celebration in Madrid. Then the Real Madrid propaganda kicked in. The club started pushing Vinicius through media.
Very lengthy.
We'll
just end it there.
Yeah.
Well, apologies, guys. For those of you we couldn't read your message. Thank you for sending them. The conversation continues on our socials. Well, guys, we just have to go. Chris, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. God willing, tomorrow we'll make a return here by 7:30 a.m. Have yourself a lovely, lovely evening.
And of course, big shout out to Best FC guys. You guys had a great Super 4 tournament that kicked off yesterday as well. And thereby, Girls School Field will return on next week Monday for other games in the Super 4 tournament organized by Best FC right here in the city of Aba. 1-1 it ended in the first game, Group A versus Group B. While Group C, Group D ended 2-2. So the remaining games will take place next week, Monday. Well, that's the show. MC Hart is up next with the Hawaka program. I am Tony Ademodi. Do enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm out.
This is the hottest station. Magic FM 102.9. Yeah, that's us. Feel the magic.
Yana da mahimmanci mata masu juna biyu irina da mu kula da kanmu domin mu kasance cikin ƙoshin lafiya da kuzari.
Yawwa, don ki kasance mai kuzari da ƙoshin lafiya yayin da kike ɗauke da juna biyu yana da kyau ki rika shan ƙwayoyin iron da folic acid kullum. Wannan yana hana kamuwa da cutar ƙarancin jini da kuma taimakawa cikin da kike ɗauke da shi ya kasance cikin ƙoshin lafiya. Rika shan ƙwayoyin iron da folic acid kullum yayin da kike ɗauke da ciki don kasancewa cikin koshin lafiya. Saboda haka sai ki rika ziyartar cibiyar lafiya ko asibiti akai-akai don yin awon ciki. Wannan sako ne daga ARIN a ma'aikatar lafiya ta jihar Abia.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop and is it to stir? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix.
Tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Hey, here's a question for you. What gets you out of bed in the morning? Is it the sunrise? The sound of your alarm? No, it's that dream, that drive, that unstoppable force inside you. And you know what fuels that drive? It's starting your day strong with the rich, creamy taste of Nescafe Original 3-in-1, carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. So, whatever your hustle, go from maybe or I can't to I can and I will. Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Start strong, finish strong.
Our name is Magic 102.9 Aba. Feel the magic.
Láti dènà àrùn ìgbẹ́ gbuuru àti àrùn mìíràn, pàápàá nínú àwọn ọmọdé, fọ ọwọ́ rẹ pẹ̀lú ọṣẹ àtomi tó ń dà ṣooro. Ní pàtàkì jùlọ, tó o bá lo ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ tán lẹ́yìn tó o bá ti ṣàǹdí fọ́mọ tán kó o tó ṣoúnjẹ ọmọ rẹ tàbí kó o tó fún un lóúnjẹ. Àti pé o, tí ọmọ rẹ bá ní àìsàn ìgbẹ́ gbuuru, fún un ní oògùn oníwóró zinc lẹ́ẹ̀kan lójúmọ́ àti ORS ní wákàtí mẹ́rin tàbí kí ẹ máa fún díẹ̀díẹ̀ nínú ife. Èyí á jẹ́ kọ́mọ rẹ lè